Alright, I should be live. Not as tired as I usually am when I do these. I actually got decent sleep last night. Can you believe it? But hi, this is today's breakfast stream. It is Friday, October 25th. Hi, Finn. Welcome to the stream. We'll be playing TF2 in a bit, of course. As breakfast stream tradition, I do have breakfast to eat first. And we'll just do a little bit of talking. I have some video game music playing in the background, because that's the least likely to get me a copyright strike. Unless Nintendo considers me talking over their songs bad, which they might, because it's fucking Nintendo. I got a song open already, and I'll just let the YouTube autoplay shit just do its thing. So this song is Dark Pit from Kid Icarus Uprising, and we'll have that playing. Not super loud. Maybe I'll up it a bit, because I still have the volume at where it usually is when I stream Your Turn to Die. Because Your Turn to Die is, like, excruciatingly loud. I've said that on the Your Turn to Die streams, but, like, good lord, it is, like, the loudest game in the world. But yeah, for breakfast today, I have a little, kind of like garlic knot sandwich. It's got, like, chicken parm in it. Had to lower it as well. Yeah, I don't know why it's so fucking loud. It's like, quiet down. But yeah, this is gonna be the good shit. Only problem is it's like super like, not greasy, but the garlic is fucking everywhere. You know what, I just realized I don't have the TF2 BRB up, but I should get that up for when we do the TF2 segment. When we're transitioning from this to TF2. Should have gotten some, like, napkins. I've already made a huge mistake. Do I accept guest? Hell yeah, if you have TF2 installed, you could join. If you're able to get the download done, the only thing is TF2 has such a huge file size. It takes a while. You'd have to see how much it would take on your, like, internet. Because it's a beefy game. Too big? Gotcha. It's all good. You know, there are always being more TF2 streams around the corner. They seem to be the popular choice for breakfast streams recently. It's fun. I'm glad people think it's fun. I love TF2. I'm not very good at it, but I'm glad people like watching me play it anyways. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Lazy Purple is like one of the, like, better than Valve's entire marketing team when it comes to TF2, because whenever he releases a new video, I'm like, wow, I want to play TF2 again. When was the last cinematic, like, Valve made for TF2 was the Jungle Inferno update. And that was 2 years ago at this point. My god, it really has been 2 years since the Jungle Inferno update. I think that was the last big TF2 update. Like, since then, I think it's only really been Scream Fortress that's happened. And Scream Fortress gets smaller and smaller every year. I mean, hell, this year I was surprised to learn Scream Fortress only had, like, 2 maps. It is pretty depressing, but... You know, TF2's a 12-year-old game. It makes you wonder how much, like, more they could add without the game feeling, like, bloated. Because it's got this huge economy already. It's got, like, over 100 maps. It's a big game. Also, hi, Prism. And I think TF2 has proven that even without, like, big updates for, like, a whole year, TF2's been pretty lively still. People still play it. But also all the players complain, like, where is the new update? Yeah, you can't get down with online shooters because eventually they'll have to die. Yeah. Same shit. That happened with Splatoon. Splatoon's kind of, like, wavering off a bit. I feel like if you play Splatoon these days, like, it's mostly, like, dedicated players. It is kind of sad. But, you know, it happens. Games can't be updated forever. I understand that at some point, like, especially, like, Splatoon, they don't make any money off of, like, microtransactions or anything. So, Splatoon is completely reliant on its game sales. And at some point, that's going to taper off, and it's not going to be worth updating it anymore, you know what I mean? So, I get it. I wish it didn't have to be like that, though. I do appreciate that Splatoon never went the microtransaction route. I mean, TF2 did. TF2 has a whole fucking economy of microtransactions. Oh shit, dropping frames. Don't do that. Please. Internet. Unfuck yourself. Wonder what Splatoon's future is. I'll let my stream go back up before I talk about that. At least the song started playing. So that's a start. I hope people let me know when they hear me again. Come on, Twitch. I believe in you. Okay, my stream should be back now. Sorry about that huge freeze. I think Splatoon 3 is inevitable. I don't know if it'll come out on the Switch, because then it'll, like, you know, cannibalize the market that would have bought Splatoon 2. So I think we might have to wait a little bit before that. I don't think it's impossible that we could get, like, a Splatoon spin-off. Because, like people have already said, Splatoon is one of Nintendo's premier franchises now. It quickly rose to the top of, like, the board of, like, most popular Nintendo franchises. And it came out on the fucking Wii U, which is, like, a testament to how many people wanted to play it. So, I think, like, a Splatoon 3 or even, like, a small Splatoon spin-off is gonna happen one of these days. I think right now, like, I know the director of Splatoon 2 and Splatoon 1. I know he's, like, an Animal Crossing guy. He was one of the guys who worked on that. Maybe he's working on Animal Crossing right now, and maybe later he'll come back to Splatoon. I don't know. But, yeah, I think Splatoon has a very healthy future. Prefer to wait until next gen. Yeah, I would too. I don't think they're gonna put another Splatoon game on the Switch, unless it's like a spin-off. I don't think they're gonna put a main Splatoon 3 on there. Nintendo doesn't usually do that with their online games. Missed the conversation because of Twitch. Oh, it's okay. I was just saying, you know, I think Splatoon 3 will happen. Hopefully it's next gen, because I don't want them to, like, eat up the audience of Splatoon 2. And I think a Splatoon spinoff could happen. I think that's a possibility. I think that this gen we could get a Splatoon spinoff. Switch spinoff would be good, yeah. Splatoon has, like, really, like, funny, like, nice writing. Like, they could easily make a spin-off that's just as charming as the regular game. I don't know what it would be like, but, you know, they got a good writing team on that game. Splatoon has, like, very, very charming writing. Splatoon 2 came so quickly after 1 to begin with. Yeah. Although I think that was more Nintendo, like, panicking that the Wii U was such a flop that they were like, alright, we need to immediately make a Switch version of this because this game's actually selling very well, considering it's on the fucking Wii U. I mean, hell, they were developing Splatoon 2 while they were still making updates for Splatoon 1, which I don't think they're doing right now. I think they actually said, no, we're not doing that right now. We're not developing a Splatoon 3 at the moment. I know part of the reason why we know Splatoon 2 was in development while Splatoon 1 was still updating is because, at the very least, they were developing story mode before Splatoon 1 ended. Because they came up with concepts for both, like, Callie and Marie joining with the Octarians. They had created concepts for both of that. And then when they found out that, you know, Marie was gonna win, they created, like, her new outfit. I think they also created a new outfit for Callie, too, though. Before, like, that ever got added. And, like, what was it? That was, like, almost a year after the game came out, where they had, like, Callie join you in Octo Canyon. Or Octo Valley, I don't remember. I know there's Octo Canyon and Octo Valley, I don't remember which one's in Splatoon 2. I like Callie's Splatoon 2 casual outfit. It's cute. Both of their Splatoon outfits are really good. Like, I always loved Marie in the kimono, I think it is. I remember people were, like, thinking that it was, like, a outfit that you wear for, like, a funeral or something, because, you know, it was, like, mostly black. And they were like, oh god, did Callie get murdered? Did she get moited? Which is a really funny concept. Could you imagine if they just killed off Callie? It looks like we can't do a Squid Sisters concert anymore, because we killed off Callie. Holographic Callie. Marie has to pretend like there's nothing wrong. No, that's how Callie always acts. Trust me. Trust me, fans. Aren't they doing like a holographic like Whitney Houston in real life? Like semi-related, but like aren't we at a point where they're making like holographic like celebrities and like artists? I remember hearing something like that. Holographic 2-pack was already a thing. Can we just let people rest in peace? Why are we making holograms of them to do, like, holographic concerts? The only holographic concert people should be going to is, like, a holographic Hatsune Miku, and that's because she's not a real person. Like, it makes sense that you would make a hologram for a character that's fictional. It does feel disrespectful. Because, like, the company's making all the money off of, like, those concerts. It's not like it's going into dead people's pockets. Stop the music on. Hold on. There we go. I think people should just be allowed to die without their image needing to be used for shit like this. But then it becomes like a moral dilemma of, is it okay to ever make money off of, like, someone who's dead? Like, is it okay for, like, this Mr. Rogers movie to come out? I think that's fine. But it raises a weird, like, kind of moral question. Like, is it ever okay to do these kinds of things with dead people? I mean, where does it become, like, a... where's the line between, like, disrespectful and, like, fine? Like, maybe something disrespectful in, like, a movie depiction of a person would be something like Bohemian Rhapsody, the movie, like, how they made Freddie Mercury some kind of, like, sex guy. That would probably be a more disrespectful interpretation of, like, someone's character. You know? But either way, like, people are making money off of, like, dead people. And it's not like historians and shit, it's like filmmakers. It's like people who run on the concert. I think it depends where the money goes, yeah. I think maybe if some of the money goes to, like, the families and stuff, and, if, you know, it's not like a character assassination, I think that's fine. It's just like it's a very strange thing to think about. But yeah, I think if you're gonna make a movie off of, like, a dead celebrity or something, you have to get permission from, like, the family. One of the artists you followed who passed away had an album in the works, and it was released posthumously. Money went to the family and to a foundation to help people with mental health stuff. That's good. That's a good way to do that. Also, don't worry about changing your chat color. Getting another freeze? On Twitch.tv? Well, I'm done. I'm done eating. Please, internet. Please work. I might have to, like, reset the whole system. Which is not fun, because it probably won't work still. Twitch, let me go back online. Please. Okay, I should be back now. Sorry about that again. At some point, I might have to reset the system. The whole internet. We'll see what happens, though. We will see, but I am done eating. I have, in fact, finished the breakfast part of the breakfast stream. So, I'm gonna get the TF2 BRB up. I'm gonna wash this dish, and then we'll play some TF2. Alright. So, thank you for coming to this segment of the breakfast stream. Now we'll have, like, actual video games for you to enjoy. Isn't that great? Can you believe you can watch someone play a video game on Twitch.tv, the gamer site? Anyways, yeah, I'll be right back, and we'll get some TF2 started.